Welcome, Mr. Average Gamer here, aka Tag. You might be it, but I'm him. Yeah, I'm bringing you some gameplay with new Free Fighter Lupe Fiasco, the man, the myth, the legend nobody asked for. But we might end up enjoying this fighter, who knows? It's highly unexpected, but let's chop it up. So when you look at his stats now, he's an 81 overall in the middleweight division. His stats all in the low 80s, were basically all 81s except for speed and strength, which 86 speed, that's pretty good, especially for that low rating. 83 strength is like terrible, but we'll see how he fares in his fights. His passives, he got the Prince 1, increases damage of all directional punches by 10%. When standing still, punches deal 5% less damage. Fortunately for me, I don't really do directional punches a lot, so that doesn't help me. But and increases slip speed by 10%, reduces dodge speed by 5%. I dodge more than I slip, so all his traits really work against me, but we'll see. He might feel smooth in the ring. In his current stats, he has he can compete with like these guys, I guess, which but they're still like way ahead of him stat wise. But he's like similar to well, yeah, he's a but he's not too far off. Like, he can fight these guys. He might struggle against this row up, but we'll see. You never know. It's all about matchups. Let's get into it and let's see what he can do.
Facing Lupe Fiasco. Man, this guy has done it all in music, a true legend, but what about when he puts the gloves on? We're about to find out. Lupe Fiasco. Just like perhaps his most famous song, Lupe Fiasco promises to be a superstar in the boxing game. We'll see.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Fighting out of the blue corner from Chicago, Illinois, please welcome Lupe Fiasco.
All right, here we go. Good thing I get to fight against Vinny Paz. I can kind of look and see what he can do. Because he might be the next person I bring gameplay footage to you guys with. It all depends. I just put all the DLC and the free fighters in the queue. Whoever pops up, do a fight with him, record the footage, and then take him out the queue. So every time y'all see my gameplay footage, it be raw. The first fight that I fight with that person, and then I give you my assessment after that of just that one fight.
See the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in hell.
And my opponent had like a decent record, so I'm just hoping that this fight ain't gonna be too hard. But I was glad when I saw, Vinny Paz pop up as my opponent because I know I scrolled past him. I know his rating wasn't that far from mine. He's rated at an 84, and Lupe is at an 81. So this is a good chance for y'all to see how you can fare against someone rated higher than you.
Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, at least by that much, you just use what works for you. I will say, he's not bad. He's not bad. He got like little decent speed.
Do you believe what we are seeing?
His only big downfalls that's gonna be like a big disadvantage when going up against the people like in the high 80s and the 90s is that vitality. Well, the lack of power, yeah, the lack of power because you might get frustrated knowing that you putting a hurt on them, but they're taking a lot more damage than you, and then they put out half the output you put, and all of a sudden you're in a dazed state, or or flash knocked out.
Desperation mode here. What do we expect to see here in
Let's
round
go,
two?
round
That
two.
corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, leave
That should
him.
have been a cover.
Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet.
That should have
Not
been a
until the
cover.
senses have come back.
I'm not complaining. I don't mind.
When you're training to fight
I do love the change that they made.
conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarm as you can get
that
back in boxing history.
after the counters that you can't get like 4 or 5 shots off after the counter.
How hard it is.
After
It
the
doesn't
counter, you
sound
get
from
your
the
one
outside, but
extra,
imagine being
and
knifed
then
there.
the other person has a chance to recover. So that would be something definitely I recognize and I felt from the update. That's different for sure. And I also, you see the physics where
Good
when they
punch.
get the counter, how the head snaps back, making the follow-up shot harder to land. So yeah, now I'm seeing this is my second game and I'm
Both these
watching it
fighters have had their
and I'm
moments.
feeling it more and I'm
Perfectly matched,
seeing that
skill for
the hook
skill.
range has been
So
reduced
now this fight will
slightly
say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
because some of
So
the
you've
hooks
got
I
to
would have
respect
got
both of them.
off of
Well
some of these
rounded.
counters, but because of the update, they no longer land. They fall just short.
A straight right just misses.
You still get some good counter hooks though. Just the distance just slightly below.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Hold that.
Right uppercut just off target. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Hmm.
Let's tell
I
you
don't
what
even be
has him in
seeing the
for
end of the
sure.
rounds. I just be
Game plan
fighting.
does not seem to be working. And there's the bell for round 3. Safe to
Alright,
say the
should be
last
up
round
two.
was a nightmare.
Let's go
Let's see if we can turn
Lupe.
it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff
Got
it. They've
some
got to come
decent
out now
speed on him.
and
I
style it
think
out.
I have the
They're under
speed
pressure to
advantage on
jab.
Vinny.
Rest on
Of
the
course he's
jab.
gonna have me in
Smart
power.
block until you're
But I
ready.
think I got the speed.
10.
So you see I can interrupt a couple of his punches,
He threw a
get the
punch and just
counters.
got countered.
At the end of the day though, he's stronger.
Good counter punch.
No, Lupe reminds me of like as far as when he came in the game and like how he
Good
plays.
score.
Is like he's like
Every
a
time
similar but
he
like
lands
a
a punch.
slightly
Whoa, wait a minute.
like
What a
slower
shot.
and less precise Antonio Tarver.
And Lupe
Ah,
can't
down he
take
goes.
anymore.
But that's what I was saying with
Good
his
counter.
vitality.
Can
Like,
we see it again?
notice it was a love tap that
Body
initially
shot.
dropped me.
Did them in.
You're right, Todd. What?
And most people can survive more than 3
2.
shots while being dazed, especially spaced out so far between. But you know, that 81 vitality and defense, this is where it comes into play. Cause if you
Showing
going
a lot of
against
heart to
like
beat the count there.
a Terrence
Listen, he
Crawford
can
in this
stick out
middleweight
now.
division,
When he comes
like just
across to you,
imagine that he has
he ain't
like
got to par you.
way more power and
The rounds
speed
are
than the
in.
opponent I'm
They've
fighting
just
right
got to
now.
make the most of
It's
it.
gonna be an
If they
uphill
can
climb. You
get
know, the
him
Roy
dropping on you
Jones.
again,
Then
he's
you got like
expecting you to
the
take another
Canelos and
punch again.
everything.
And that's a lot of points
Like
on
this
the
is a
table.
stacked
He's picking
division.
things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but
But I
listen,
mean, if
come
you
on.
got the
That's enough of
skills,
them doing their job.
like be
Now
that
get
guy
through the
that can
round,
say,
regroup,
you know, you
settle
all
down,
here
boom, get
dropping
it done.
fools with Lupe Fiasco. When I say dropping, I mean just beating them. Cause I don't think you're gonna be knocking out much people with Lupe.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
And you'll see as the fight go on, like why he said that.
Let's talk about Lupe in that last round.
So he
I
got that
wonder
one.
how big of a factor that back at it in round 4. They really got better in that
Ah
last
man,
round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they
you
going to
gotta be the
come back
only
from
person
that?
this feel like a
Stand
tight
him
game
back to
too.
the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again.
Let's
They're
go,
sharp, but they've
Vinny.
got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your
And
head
what's
together.
funny is that just I would say not too long ago I saw Vinny Paz fight for the first time.
That big hook
So
was
it's just
landed.
crazy that I didn't recognize his name, nothing. But just when I saw the character build, like NC said, that's the guy. Because I remember he was like super bulky and he was fighting some other
Nice
guy.
counter.
Doing well, doing well. You know, he lost, but you know,
Caution
you don't
means
forget a guy
he's
like
going to
that that
win.
just walks in the ring looking like Brock Lesnar.
That jab doesn't score. Nice counter shot.
And the cooldown after that diving punch definitely has been changed.
We're at the halfway
It's
point of
hard
this
to
round,
follow
and
up.
both of these fighters fighters have
unless
had
you're
their
following up a
moments.
counter.
It could go either
That's
way.
like the only
So
time,
close, so close.
you
How
know,
can you separate them? It's going to be a
dive and punch
long night
combo
tonight for the judges.
is like safe.
That counter punch
Ooh,
caught
if
him
I didn't
early.
interrupt that right hook to the body, that might have dropped me.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Todd, look
To
back in
me,
his
landing one
history
of
and
those is
really
like
gets
a bad
regretted
job.
around the first
Landing a
fight.
power jab
Showed
or power
relentless trying
straight.
to fight, stand there toe to
Well, not a
toe.
power jab
The
with
second fight, he
Floyd
broke his
Patterson
stance.
because there's no
His
other than
fight
that.
was
His
nasty. He'd
his
do
power
anything to
jab
get
comes
rid
out
of
in
it.
like
I've got
split
to poke him, I've
millisecond.
got to frustrate him, I've got to humiliate him and show him how.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers
Let's
in this
go,
fight.
Vinny. Jersey Shore. Wow, he even looked like no. Which one was Vinny? Vinny.
Talk
Was
about
Vinny
passing that
the little
punch there.
short fat
Well,
one?
he is in big
I'm thinking
trouble
of
here. He may have been set. Things are starting to
the
heat up
muscle
now
up
as we enter
one.
the fifth. Well, they got
Wait, what
battered
was
in the
that,
last
Vinny?
round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations.
Was
You've
it?
just been hurt. You've got to get out there
Oh man,
again.
I don't want to be
Be
confusing
smart.
him with the
Be
other
sharp.
one.
Don't be a fool.
What
Don't be
was the
sucking it.
muscle up
Make him
guy's
fight your
name
fight.
on Jersey
You tie
Shore?
him up.
'Cause that's
Once you
who
tie him up,
Vinny is
easy money.
reminding me
Your
of.
legs come back again. Begin
Man,
to
if it
breathe.
comes to me
Easy
before
money.
this video is over, I'll let y'all know. Y'all let me know in the comments who I'm thinking of. Y'all know who I'm thinking of. But I can't remember if his name was Vinny or was Vinny the name of
Good idea, but misses with the
the
left hook.
little fat like Italian one.
The straight right just misses.
Oh my. Is he running away? I know at
That
one point in
misses.
this fight, like I had to chase this guy, like he literally was not like engaging, and I was like,
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These
see
guys
that
are
slow, the
on it.
slow cool down after
Fast,
the diving
sharp,
punch. I thought the
powerful.
first one would have been a counter,
Listen, you can
but I
imagine
didn't
that
get
being
it.
you. They're the size of an average man.
Can they figure out the combination to this
Hmm.
safe?
Did I get
Perfectly
hit,
matched.
man?
Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
That's
What
the
this
only thing
fighter
I would
said, you know
say.
what, I'm just
He's
that much
fast,
above
but
you.
his power
So I've got
punches
to
come out a
respect
little
both of them.
slow.
More than happy.
So unless you have it set up to where like you're anticipating he's gonna move into it, or you getting it off a counter,
Not a lot of
I
punching
advise
there,
like
but
be
looks like
very
there might
careful
be
with his
more
power
action here.
punches. Except for of
You know the
course
scorecards are going to be all over the place
the
in this one.
lunging body uppercut thing. That comes out regular speed. But it does like a hook, like you can it that's his one actually looks like an uppercut. Like it comes
Talk
from
about passing that
down
punch
low and
there.
then he reaches
From
up with
this
it.
moment forward, he cannot afford. Let's start the sixth. After that last round, something is
Alright,
going to
round
change.
6.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on.
Alright.
He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight
Come
fire
on,
with
man.
fire. Hold
Round
him up.
6 you
Be
rushing
smart
into
because
me.
he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be
And you know
sharp.
you need this. And the round matter I already went. I don't think
There's a
I don't
counter shot.
remember quite
Straight
remember
right
him
just
doing
misses.
all of this now. You can see, man, Lupe moving in there. He dancing. You
Has
know
some
that jab
powerful
pretty
receipt.
pretty
Something's
solid.
coming. Which one
He
of these
doesn't have
heavyweights is going
much
to be the
range on
first
his
to go
uppercut.
down?
Like it almost goes directly in his face. You have to be like right in his face for it to land.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
And
Skill
this is what
for
I'm
skill,
saying about the
tap for
power
tap.
thing.
It's like a match made in
Notice
heaven.
I'm landing a lot, but he's not even getting flash. He's not even going into a day state. Like
Well done with that counter shot.
them punches ain't doing nothing.
Which one of
I
these
mean, they're good
athletes
for
is going
point
to be the
fighting. Like
first
I'm
to
winning
go
all these
out?
rounds, but as the fight is going on, I'm like, hey, I don't think I would be able
He blocked the
to
jab.
to put this guy down. So you don't want to be fighting from behind with Lupe because the likeliness that you're gonna get a
Very
flash,
competitive round with
it's
2
not
seconds
likely.
left.
You know, you might, But just Lupe is not built for that. Watch his face.
Let's talk
His
about
face is
pace in the first
red
round. And already
right
it has
now.
seemed like an eternity. There's the bell to start round 7. It has been
I look, it
all
look
about
like a
Travis
cherry tomato
finally
on the top
turning
of his
this
body
around.
right now.
This is one of those situations you've just been
Alright,
there.
we
You've
up
got to get over it
3.
again.
So we
Be
won like
smart,
every
be
round
sharp.
except for that
Keep
one that I got
moving.
knocked
Don't
down
get
in.
suckered in. Make him
But
fight
you
the
know,
whole
when
fight.
playing with
Don't
Lupe,
take your
I will tell
time.
you
Listen
guys
till your head clears again.
so you
And
might
then
want to
come back
expect
again.
that.
Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Or get good at like not getting knocked down
A perfect
during the
counter
day state.
lands.
And he's walking.
Missing with the hook.
See? I got that punch knocked him back. And then normally I would have been able to land that
Jody,
right
has
body
anything
hook.
surprised you here as we enter
But
the
since
third
he's
quarter?
his whole body jerked back,
I've never seen a
the hook
fighter
missed.
so fast in my life. How do you
So
keep
that's what the
up?
physics
What a
bring,
Hulk!
which I ain't mad at it. I like it. It gets rid of like
And
the
a change
Rock'em
here.
Sock'em robots, Undisputed, and it makes you like box. Cause he's kind of doing like the Rock'em Sock'em. Like every time he sights up, so he gets into like the punches. It's like 3, 4 straights to the body in a row. And, like, you can see that, and then you can interrupt the punches. You can back off a bit. You know, you can choose how you want to deal with that.
No rest for the weary.
But he doesn't have the luxury of like hitting you with one punch and then all of a sudden you're
This
opened
is the
up
kind of fight you
to like
expect
4
from
more.
two
Because I
world-class
think this
elite
guy, that might have
heavyweights.
been what he used to do before the
That time
update.
they dropped their
Like once he
guard.
gets you that counter, he hits you like 4 counters at once. It doesn't even have to be counters because I fought against Julio Cesar Chavez that
Nice job
once
getting
he
that
landed
punch clean.
one body hook, it's almost like it
This may not
made you
be an
stick
easy
in
way
place
for
and he'd
Jason
land
this
like
to
3
go.
more. But whole lot though. Let's not forget about you holding these punches. Don't hit me back. I tell you, you could hit me back. Rude.
Let's talk about pads in that
Some
last
people ain't
round.
got no
At
kind of
this point, you got
compassion.
to believe there's the bell to start round
I
8.
hit you and you
It was
hit
a
me back.
very tough
That makes
round. Let's
sense?
see what they do here.
Come on, man. That hook
One
ain't
minute
supposed
to
to hit.
recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to
Hmm?
bluff it.
Come
They've got to
here.
come out now and style it
Your
out.
face
Get on the
red
back
like a
foot. Jab.
tomato, boy.
Rest on the jab.
And I
Be
ain't even get
smart.
a ref come
Until
in
the
and
lights come
say,
back.
hey,
Put the
that
pressure
might
on.
be enough. It's like, watch his face.
What do you
It's
think of what
cool.
you've
I
seen
like
so
seeing
far
it.
from these two
But I mean,
boxers, Jody?
like,
Don't
you
get too
can see
carried
that
away.
it's
If you
red. It's
overthink it,
swollen.
you gas
It's
yourself
bruised.
out trying to get
Give me
that power.
something, Doc.
That's when they catch you.
Come on, he's eating those.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
Not even a warning.
You'd like to see more jabs. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut.
Hey.
They exchange punches.
That leave me up to getting murdered just
Nice
now.
counter shot.
You see, he's swinging for it. He going for it. Ain't nobody there, but he going for it.
Nice counter punch
Come
right up
on,
the middle.
ref. You see that what I'm talking about? Like that 4 or 5 punches in a row. Like that one, I let him get those. Like I wasn't stunned or nothing.
And just as
But you
quickly as the
see, like
action
when
slows
people
down,
used
it
to a
picks
certain
back
thing,
up.
like he had to revert back to it, hoping that it would incur like a flash.
That hook is parried away.
Nope.
Look
I
at this
wanted to
movement
hit. I
on
want to
that
hit
leg
him with
sweep.
that
This is the best
power
they've ever
jab,
seen.
with that power
Very
straight so
competitive
bad.
round with 10 seconds left.
I was like, I could go down to the body, but it's like I want to pepper that tomato face.
Some might have thought the fight a little
And
bit
that
closer,
was
but the judges
Lupe
are in agreement.
Fiasco.
A unanimous
You know who
decision
you
win.
are, you know,
Unanimous. You know
a
what? Smart.
superstar.
Smart, that is. A total change of
When
style
I'm
from
fighting with him,
before.
it's like I
He
have
got
no
it. He
fear.
had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so
Let's
obvious.
go. Alright, we got every round except the one he knocked me down in. Good fight. That's Lupe Fiasco, guys. You know, nice and quick, but he P shooter and you don't want to get hit with him. Like, comment, and subscribe.